The Mag Bam Bitter Truth is on. What's good? We're gonna get into some things here. Serious video. Now, as you see on screen right here, you see this Dr. Oz, Dr. OZ. And they call him Dr. Oz for a reason. Not because he's a real doctor, but he's a TV sodomite that they put on. Call him a doctor so you can listen to him and take advice from him. And don't worry about it. That's all they have to give. Advice and, teach you how to live in this world. They are gatekeepers. We're going to get into this and I'm going to show you some things. Because what they're trying to do is acting like they're exposing things and showing you things that you never know. But when you understand what they're doing right here, it's destruction for the masses. None of them people that you see on screen right here can save you from none of the destruction that's coming. They only can introduce you to it. You understand what I'm saying? We're going to get into this and I'm going to show you some things with this Dr. OZ talking about the vaccination that they call a flu shot yearly. Let's listen to it. Go in it.
In the medical spotlight today, what's sure to be a controversial new book about your flu shot.
Listen, people, he got a controversial new book about your flu shot, and this is a wicked sodomite you see on screen. A matter of fact, any one of them they brought to you to basically teach you and give you advice you already know. Those are wicked people in the spotlight. Take a listen.
They're asking a highly charged and controversial question. Why does the U.S. government allow a toxin to be added to one of your most common medicines?
Listen to this right here, people. Why did the U.S. government allow this toxic to be in your medication? Now, we can ask that question all day long with different subjects. Why did they allow those toxic to be in your food, your water and everything else, your deodorant, your soap, your skin cream, anything that you're using, people? It got these deadly chemicals in it that can harm you. The same thing they call toxic. Take a listen to this.
Toxin is mercury.
Mercury.
It's found in thimerosal.
Listen, people. Now, hold on, man. They mentioned mercury. Now, don't worry about it, people, because they're telling you right now that the mercury is in the vaccine, supposedly, the flu shot. Now, what you have to understand when I tell you about those deadly chemicals that they call vaccine, it got all those wicked toxic in it, people. What do you think? So pay attention to what he's telling you right here, because the mercury in a lot of shit that you're using. So listen me, people, you got some filling in your mouth where your teeth have a hole and they fill it. That's mercury they put in there. Did you know that? All the things that are associating with your mouth when it comes to dental, they're all poisonous chemical they use in you, people. What you can't understand, the fluoride and all these things that they mention, all of it is wicked chemical. So now they're telling you that the government allowed the mercury to be in the vaccine. No surprise to the bitter truth, people. We already know what built up those chemicals. Those vaccines supposedly is deadly chemicals. This is no news flash, but take a listen. Take a listen here.
Flu shot. Two world-class leaders have come together to allow a toxin to be added to one of your most common medicines. The toxin is mercury. It's found in thimerosal. The medicine, your flu shot.
Listen.
Two world-class leaders have come together to write a book that will change the way you think about your annual flu shot.
Okay, so they're going to change the way you think about your annual flu shot. Remember, people, the COVID shot also become annual. We're going to get to that in a minute, but pay attention.
Kennedy Jr. and Dr. Mark Hyman are joining.
Oh, he said Kennedy Jr. Remember, the Kennedys is running hoax on your brain, people. Anybody that they show in the spotlight named Kennedy, you remember what I tell you? You best believe they are part of the government operation. Plus Kennedy is 33 in numerology. They've been running a number on your brain from back in the days. The same Kennedy family. What do you think? They are Freemason puppets. Take a listen here.
So vaccines, we all know, they come under a lot of fire in the medical community. And, I want to just clear the air on this.
Listen.
Robert, are you anti-vaccine?
Listen.
No, both Mark and I are fiercely pro-vaccine.
Fearlessly pro-vaccine. Remember, they keep telling you that this Robert Kennedy is supposed to be vaccine skeptic, basically, they tell you. By the way, Robert is also 33. His name is Robert Kennedy. 33. What do you think? Now take a listen to them right here, people, because none of them ain't no vaccine skeptic, no matter what they say out their mouth. Look at the Donald Trump, the father of vaccine, supposedly, that's what he call himself. He's the supposedly one responsible for the Operation Warp Speed. He was in power, the president, when it happened. And they even called Donald Trump a vaccine skeptic. What a fucking joke. Take a listen. None of these puppets ain't no vaccine skeptic. They're the one who pushing it on you. Don't be dumb in this
Kids,
world.
I get them all vaccinated. We
Go
believe
back,
A lot
people.
of fire in the medical community, and I want to just clear the air on this. Robert, are you anti-vaccine?
No, both Mark and I are fiercely pro-vaccine. I have 6
Pro-vaccine.
kids. I get them all vaccinated.
He got 6 kids and he got them all vaccinated. So where is the rumor come from that these people is supposed to be going against these vaccination shots? This is unbelievable, people. How could you call these people vaccine skeptic? Take a listen here.
We believe that hundreds of millions of lives have been saved by
There
vaccines.
you go, people. Once they say that, 100% what they're talking about. They say millions of lives been saved by vaccine. Is that truth? No, people, that's a 100% lie. As a matter of fact, they couldn't tell a bigger lie. The vaccine only destroy the masses. 100%. And don't worry about it. This is banned, what I'm saying right here, people. What I'm saying out my mouth right here, I couldn't say it on YouTube or none of those networks. That's what you need to understand. And that's the real reason why I have a Patreon and the podcast. Because I couldn't say these things nowhere else. Take a listen to these fakers right here, people. Talking about the vaccine skeptic and they're pushing the vaccine on you. Take a listen.
Have full vaccine coverage. Everybody ought to get their vaccines.
There you go,
Absolutely.
people.
I
There
vaccinate
you go.
my kids. I get vaccinated, and I recommend vaccination.
And if these people can come and tell you that after, you have them as a supposed to be vaccine skeptic and they come and tell you, look, I got 6 kids, all of them vaccinated and all of these shits, they take their yearly vaccines and all. But you look at them as vaccine skeptic. Where did that come from, people? They're devil puppets, 100%.
It's one of the greatest advances in medical history.
There you go.
And we're pro-vaccine.
Wow,
So let's talk about the focus
they're
of the book.
pro-vaccine, people. That's what they come to push. But like I tell you, when these puppets tell you, or they come on in the name of, vaccine skeptic for say, people gonna be like, yes, let me listen to what they're saying. At least they're saying vaccinate. But that's exactly what they're saying, people. They're pushing the vaccination. Anybody that you see on TV, no matter what they say out their mouth, all of them have to promote the devil work. Remember, that's who they work for, the devil themselves. Take a listen.
Thimerosal for a reason. Thimerosal has been used as a preservative, everybody. And it's been at the center of controversy for
people.
years.
The same thing they call preservative in your food, and then that's the killer. What's wrong, people? What's wrong with this world that you live in? It is hell. Why they have to keep preserving things? Why they have to use poison to preserve things? So you can have it longer, so it can stay on the shelf longer. We're gonna poison it. Same shit they do with the food and everything else, people. As you can see right here on screen, they never lie. This show you that if you're ever smart or you can see through things, they never lie. Look at this that they show you, people, to represent the healthcare anywhere in the world. The same serpents represent the healthcare and the people still sleep. What is the serpent? That's the devil coding. That's what represent the devil, to show you that the devil own the medical industry, and once they do, they own you because you have to be sick in hell. So this is how they show the people with the eyes who can see that it's the devil running everything.
It's the hot button medical controversy that just won't go away. Thimerosal has been used in vaccines since the 1930s.
Listen, people.
A powerful preservative, it was originally added to make vaccines safer, preventing the growth of...
A preservative to make vaccines safer. Remember, the vaccine is a wicked thing they come up with to destroy the masses. All they have to do is convince you of something plaguing you and then introduce you to the vaccine. Something that's gonna linger in your body till you die. He planting the seeds for sickness and complications 100% in.
Dangerous fungus and bacteria.
What a joke.
But in the 1990s, Thimerosal came under fire, implicated as a possible cause in the skyrocketing rates of autism.
Bam! Hold on, people. This is how they do it. Now, what you're listening right here is how they get to use the Mercury. So they tell you about something else that was there. Listen to me, people. And I already told you, Yes, the vaccine can cause all of those things, autism and every damn thing. But it can cause, stoppage of blood and, heart attack and stroke. I wouldn't even bother to mention the autism if you want to be real about it. You understand what I'm saying? The vaccine is way, way more deadlier than a damn autism. So yes, it give you those reactions, and then they say, listen, remember, you didn't point it out. The regular people didn't. I guarantee you 100% on the money. The regular people never point this out and say, look, this autism is one of the government puppet. They have come to tell you this. Like a Robert Kennedy and these sodomites that they have. And then when they tell you that, now it calls for a change, and then bam! Now they serve you up the Mercury. What did I tell you about these people? Don't look for them to change anything they have on the table for the good. They might change it for the worse, so you can get the damn sickness, so you can get the complications quicker, but they will never move it off the table in the name of good. Listen to this.
Neurological disorders. The reason? Thimerosal contains a form of mercury, a potent neurotoxin. The link between thimerosal and autism was ultimately discredited.
You hear that?
But better safe than sorry.
Better
In 1999, the government and medical community agreed that thimerosal should be reduced or cut from our vaccine supplies.
Reduce or cut, people. They like to mention reduce because they're going to tell you, yes, we can reduce the amount that's in there, but we can't stop it. And what we're going to do right now? Limit the amount you take in so you won't be overdosed. It's killing you slowly. They're gonna give you the dose where it kill you slow. Listen.
Since 2001, thimerosal has been eliminated from all vaccines in this country, with the glaring exception of some flu shots.
There you go,
the EPA considers medical products containing thimerosal to be hazardous waste.
There you go, hazardous waste, but it's still in the damn vaccine, people. Now listen to me. What other deadly chemical is in that shit that they ain't telling you about? I'm going to ask you a question, people. Why did they call that wicked chemical Mercury? Now they tell you about planet. They mention planets in the sky floating around. The dumb people believe it. But yes, they have one called Mercury. Now what did I tell you, people? I do believe. Now when you start thinking about these things, you're going to understand this. Maybe these places that they call planets is actually those continents that they're hidden from us. You remember I show you those maps where show you all kind of different continents, including the birthplace of human beings? Yes, people, I do believe that's what they call planets. No, scratch that. Those are the names of those continents that they call planets. You hear me or not? Okay, so when they tell you that these planets in the sky, these faraway planets, they're actually talking about the outside of this world that we don't know about, the outside of the circle. A lot of continents, and they have name for them. Believe it or not, they have name for them. Even though it's not something that they bring to the public, they have name for them, and I do believe those are the names that they call in these fake shit they call planets in the sky. Those are actually places that's here on this earth, right here on the ground. They just call them those names. I remember what I tell you? That one of them or a few of them continents that the human beings right here don't know about, that's where most of those deadly chemicals is coming from, those dark places, no lie. So it's only fitting that you call it Mercury. Mercury is a planet, and Mercury is also a deadly chemical. So is they bringing those deadly chemicals from this place they call Mercury? It could be, people, like I don't tell you, it's the same damn places they're talking about that right here, but we just don't know about it. 100%. You can take off in a rocket, just slightly shift to the side, and you're in another side. Do you know that? This is how they do it, people. They could be going over there, going back and forth. And even when they tell you they're flying rockets there, do you understand? To space. They tell you they're flying rockets to space. It could be just going over to those places that we talk about. Those continents that they're hidden from the masses, including the birthplace of humans. So you have to pay attention, people. All of these toxic is coming from somewhere here. These wicked toxic chemical that they use to kill us. Use it to mimic food and medicines and all. Listen.
So what is it still doing in your flu shot?
It's in the vaccine for COVID too.
Dr. Hyman, why is it in the flu shot? It was taken out of all the other vaccines.
Well, due to an abundance of caution, the government, the CDC, took thimerosal out of, recommended that thimerosal was taken out of all vaccines. The American Academy of Pediatrics, U.S. Preventive Healthcare Task Force.
Hold on, people, hold on. This is one thing that you need to consider before they go any further. The flu shot is what you get yearly. Okay, so you take it out of the regular vaccines, the ones that you get one time. You listening to me, people? Okay, so you take it out the polio shot. You take it out the measles shot. You take it out the smallpox shot. We listening. You take it out the supposedly yellow fever vaccine, right? But you keep it in the one that you're serving up the masses yearly. I don't understand that. So you get rid of that shit out of the regular vaccine that you take only one time. I'm assuming that's what they're saying here, because the flu shot and now add the COVID vaccine, those are the only ones they add up. They give you yearly, people. So I'm saying that you take out that deadly mercury out of most of the vaccine and you leave it in the one that you give the masses every year. That's what they just tell you, people. So the one that you have to consume every year, whether they convince everybody to get every year, the flu shot, that one still have the deadly mercury in there. So listen, instead of the poison, mercury just hit you one time, they hit you with it every year. Does that prove my point that it's only wickedness on this earth? They might say they come for you in the name of good, but at the end of the day, they're going to damage you. The destruction have to go on, people. Listen.
Jointly stated that thimerosal should be taken out of vaccines, and it was. But at the same time, they started recommending increased doses of vaccines for flu for everybody, from 6 months old to you die.
From 6 months old till you die. And they put that wicked mercury in there, people. Why? Something that you got to consume every year, according to these people. The world is wicked.
Led to the persistence of the thimerosal in the vaccine supply. So by the time you're a kid, if you look at the doses they're getting now compared to what they were getting on pediatric vaccines, it's an equivalent dose, which is why we're concerned about it.
Let me explain what Dr. Hyman's saying. So normally when you go to a doctor's office or a pharmacy to get a flu shot, it comes to you in this nice little vial, and they put the needle into the vial, they pull out what they need to give you, and they give you your shot.
You come out of that big... No, people. Isn't it the same vial that we know about? With a little rubber thing on top and you poke the needle to it? Is it? Okay, all right, that's fine. It's the same thing you're explaining there. Okay, I got it.
Then they put that needle in the trash, get rid of it, and then take another needle for the next patient, put it back into that same vial, and pull back.
Listen.
Now, every time a needle goes into that, potentially could contaminate that vial of vaccine. And then they put the vaccine at the end of the day.
So if the needle can contaminate the vaccine, then the needle can contaminate your fucking body. This stupid or what? The same needle, you claim that because you're dipping a different needle in the supposed solution. I don't ever seen them vaccinate nobody like that with a big bowl, you dip it in. No, that's bullshit. So I'm saying that if the needle is contaminated and gonna contaminate this juice that they're putting in you, that means the needle is contaminated that they're gonna use to poke you, people. Is that stupid? The needle can contaminate the vaccine, but it can't contaminate you. The world is stupid, like I said. Be careful of these people on TV that you're taking advice from, that you're listening to. They're wicked people gonna lead you to your damn
in the
death.
refrigerator to store it for the next day. So we don't want to throw it away. You don't want to waste
joke.
it. Thimerosal is added, like I'm adding this pigment here, in order to ensure that nothing bad happens to that it's preserved perfectly.
And this is how they poison you, people. Look how simple that bullshit is that they just tell you. They pour some wicked chemical in it so the thing won't damage the vaccine. Remember, the vaccine is there. This is clear liquid, people. Now you throw that great formula, that gray-looking formula on it, and it's supposed to be the same formula. Wow, the gray substance take it all the way over. but it's just to preserve the vaccine so it won't go bad. The world is stupid, people. You see how they set your life up? Listen.
Every time a needle goes in there, you can rest assured that what's coming out is not in any way damaged. The question is,
it's bullshit.
Does that thimerosal that they had to add to do that really help you out?
There you go, people. That's how the world set up in a nutshell. I'm done with this. So in order for them to stop something from going bad, they have to poison it. In order for you to get clear crystal water to your faucet, they have to chemical poison it, people. What else you need to hear to understand the world? They just explain it to you, people. In order for them to make you get clean vaccine so the vaccine won't be polluted, we have to poison it. Literally poison it, people. Something that gonna harm your body. I already told you what causes cancers, sickness and complications lead up to death in this world. All by these chemicals that they have you playing with. Move. Listen
and the man who led the response to the COVID pandemic has come down with a different disease. Dr. Anthony Fauci tells CBS News he's recovering at home after being hospitalized with the West Nile virus.
Bam. So you've been hospitalized with the West Nile virus. And remember, I'm always gonna say this so you understand what's going on here. These are the people gonna come out and tell you how to prevent this shit, how to stop you from getting it. And they're the first one to contract the fucking disease. What that tell you? Okay, let me put you up on game. Why they do this? Just like I mentioned with the Joe Biden, just tell you he got COVID a couple months ago. It's all a trick, people. For the spike of the damn COVID, they have to show you these figures that they have on TV. Devil puppets. They have to show you that they have it. That's the only fucking way you're gonna understand that that shit is out there, because you're not gonna see it yourself. You're not gonna have it yourself. Your family member not gonna have it. So they have to set it all up on TV. So the Dr. Fauci is a sodomite working for the government. And that's exactly what they dare to do, to convince you of disease and virus, to scare you out your shoe, so you end up taking that poison shot in the arm. That's what they do. So pay attention to the Fauci. They want to introduce to you or convince you that the West Nile virus is spreading through mosquito bites. So now they have to show you this sodomite and tell you, listen, he also got it. Nobody's immune from it. Listen.
Fauci was first hospitalized 10 days ago with fevers, chills, and fatigue.
Wow, fever, chills, and fatigue. Same thing they tell you as a flu. That's what the flu symptoms is. And don't worry about it. That's what the West Nile symptoms gonna be. Take a listen.
He likely contracted West Nile from a mosquito bite his backyard.
There you go, people. He know one mosquito bite him in his backyard and bam, that's how we have the West Nile. Don't worry about it. 100 mosquito bite me in my backyard. No fucking West Nile. But look, the Dr. Fauci, this a doctor, the infectious doctor that's, come to you in the COVID pandemic and AIDS pandemic and all. He got one mosquito bite, and there go the West Nile. Hundreds of people I know that get bitten by mosquito during the summertime here. No West Nile. But the Dr. Fauci got bite one time, and bam, he had the virus to come tell you about it. The world is a stage, people, and like I say, they're exposing their puppets, because I already told you what the puppet is there to do, and they're coming doing just that.
And more mosquito spraying will take place in parts of New York City in the coming days.
And this is your problem, people. This is your problem. Believe me, when I tell you these things, I never miss. That's your problem. These people supposedly be saving you by spraying the mosquitoes. I'm going to ask you a question. When they spray the mosquito during the nighttime with that loud shit you hear like a machine on a pickup truck, when they're done and the next morning you wake up, is the mosquito gone? No, people, they get worse. I try to tell you that the government mosquitoes is the one who will definitely sick you, the ones they made in lab and send them out there. These are not something that I make up. It's things that they tell you, that they create some mosquitoes in the lab, send them out for them to diffuse the mosquito with the dengue fevers and the West Nile virus and all of these things. But they lie. The regular water fall from the sky in a little pond, develop some mosquito, don't have no fucking disease, no dengue fever. It more like the ones that you send out from out the lab. to bite the masses and get them sick. Take a listen.
Now is not only the illness on the minds of health officials, CBS New York's Derek Waller reports.
Listen to this right here, people.
Drone video set to music from the New York City Department of Sanitation shows their trucks spraying pesticide to kill mosquitoes.
Wow, the drone showing the truck spraying. Listen to me, people. Like I mentioned with the pickup truck spraying that shit, you need to hide. You listening to the mag truth or not? Whenever you hear that shit, sometimes you can tell when you hear that sound. You please hide, people, hide. They're polluting you in the name of mosquito. They're spraying you, people. They're not spraying no fucking mosquito. Okay, so why is the mosquito advancing numbers after you fucking spray them? You sprayed them last night and this morning they're worse. So that means the mosquito is not the one they're killing. That's not who they're poisoning. It's you. They just use that in the name of the mosquito. Remember, they already put the order. This chaos out there now. It's the order when they're spraying it. That's always destruction for the people themselves. They're not killing no mosquito. They're killing you. They don't care about the insects and these things over here. They own this side of the earth, not us. Take a listen.
10 times this summer and are scheduled to head out again this Monday and Wednesday, spraying in Upper Manhattan and Southwest Brooklyn.
Yes, they're poisoning you right there.
In the Bronx, as families enjoyed the sunshine in Van Cortlandt Park, mosquito safety was on some parents' minds after the city reported 4 people have tested positive for West Nile.
That's all they have to do, people, and then guess what's gonna happen? Everybody start using those things, those bug spray, those off. I just say off because that's the popular one. They got for to spray on your skin or your body so the mosquito won't bite you. Please tell me, people, what's in that shit? What's in that aerosol can that you're spraying on your body? If you ask me, that's 100% poison. Listen to me, the mosquito scared of it is poison, people. You don't understand. The insect proved to be smarter than us. They're scared of damn poison. Whenever they see it or whenever they notice that you put it on, they're not messing with you. You're poisoning yourself. By being scared of a mosquito, these people let you kill yourself. This is the world you live in. That's why I call it hell.
So far this summer, how important is it for you to make sure your kids are protected?
Very. So that's why we at least use the precaution of using repellent.
Bam! Using precaution, using repellent. You hear that, people? The repellent is the poison. Yes, the other chaos is danger for the dumb people. So you got to understand, did they fool you enough for you to start spraying these repellents on you, this poisonous chemical, because you're scared of a mosquito bite? Because a mosquito bite gonna give you a dengue fever or some kind of West Nile virus? It's a fake shit, people. 100% fake, as they keep telling you more and more virus that coming from mosquitoes, Zika and everything, people. It's a fake shit for the dumb masses. Don't buy in. Once you buy in, you're gonna take the precaution, and that's your destruction. 100% in.
Risk of a dangerous virus spread by mosquitoes has 4 towns west of Boston, Massachusetts, urging residents to stay indoors after dark until at least October.
Hold on, people. Is that another curfew? What is that about? Stay indoors at night at least until October. Is this a joke, people? They're telling you to hide after dark so that you won't get bitten by mosquitoes? Okay, listen here, people.
According to a local report, the town of Oxford says it doesn't have the funds to spray away the potentially deadly pests.
Yeah, people, they don't have the funds to spray away the pests. Like I don't tell you, they're not spraying away shit. Yes, they're spraying your problems right there. What they're spraying gonna be your problem, not the mosquitoes. The mosquitoes still gonna be there in numbers. Listen.
Get more now from CBS's Tiffany Chan.
Oxford, Massachusetts, and 3 neighboring towns have a reason for concern as mosquitoes carrying a potentially deadly virus called Eastern Equine Encephalitis.
How do you know what the fucking mosquito is carrying? And yes, if somebody show up with West Nile, Zika, or any one of these things, how the fuck you convince them that it's a mosquito that give them that virus or that sickness? How could you come to that conclusion that it's a mosquito cause it, people? It is bullshit. 100%
or triple
bullshit.
E, infected a resident who is now fighting for his life.
Of course,
we don't want to see another human case of triple E this year.
That's another case, people. Another disease they have on the table, what they call it, triple E. This is a joke, people. So imagine how many supposed complications and sickness they have on the table that they blame on this mosquito. Right there, people. It's a fake shit for the dumb people here. Listen.
A dangerous disease can cause swelling in the brain. There's
Swelling
no
in the brain.
treatment,
You go the
and
brain
anyone
again.
can get infected.
Wow.
The death rate is as high as 30%.
There you go, people. 30%, which is according. That's the death rate. Yes, and it causes swelling in the brain, people. Your brain again. Wow, what a dumb shit for the people. I'm asking you a question. When you hear this now, does it force you to take precaution? Does it force you to use those repellent? Does it force you to take these things that they're giving you? Yes, it do. That's what the world is about. And I remember telling you how the government people work here. All they're gonna do is carry out your shoes so you shoot yourself in the foot.
Even if you do survive, usually there are long-term significant health impacts,
like
neurological
COVID.
impacts.
Oxford has been
Oxford
declared
is
a
according.
critical risk for triple E, prompting health department officials to
Triple
recommend
E.
a 6 p.m. curfew for outdoor activities.
There you go, people. I never even missed. There you go. They actually mentioned the curfew. You see that right there, people? 6 p.m. That means after 6 p.m. we lock down because you're scared of mosquitoes. But I guess when they tell you all that shit that the mosquito might done to you, swelling of the brain and all that 30% death rate and all, of course that will scare you enough to take these precautions.
Shooting club sports.
These are recommendations. They're not hard and stop requirements.
We are definitely nervous about it.
Yes,
Sarah
they're
Fournier
recommending.
is also worried her children's sports seasons, football and cheer could be jeopardized.
Yes, they don't want you to do no outdoor activity. That's part of it, people. That's part of you being lazy here in this earth. Yes, just sit in your couch, play video game, watch TV, Netflix and all. That's what your life should be about. So, of course, if they can add this mosquito scare to it, why not? Go on.
The U.S. is seeing a rise in COVID-19 cases just as new vaccine boosters are expected to pharmacies and doctors'
Yeah, we already exposed y'all fuckers already about that new booster. Remember, from the minute they mentioned spike, what did I tell you? Yes, a new impulse shot is on the horizon, and then bam, now they finally introduce it to the masses. Little before it get to fall, the cold and flu season. Do you understand that, people? I never miss. I know the operation that they have set up for the masses. Only discernment can tell you these things. Yes, they have the new shot, so that's why they're poking your ass about a new variant. So yes, all the scary people is gonna run to it. All the people who take the other shots before gonna run to it, and there go your destruction. Remember, we just talking about the flu vaccine that they have the Mercury in? The flu vaccine, same damn shit. You understand that the mRNA is what they're serving up to the people right here, scaring you about a new variant. Listen.
This week, CBS's Jeff Nguyen is in Burbank, California, and has the details. Jeff, good evening.
Every state screaming.
And good evening to you, Jerika. The CDC is tracking about 400 deaths weekly due to COVID-19.
400 deaths weekly contribute to COVID-19. So the COVID-19 killing 400 people a day here. The 400 people a week. This is a joke, people. 100%.
Public health officials fear rising emergency room visits and hospitalizations could signal another spike coming this fall.
Another spike coming this fall. Positive. What did I tell you, people? I never miss. The cold and flu season is what they're gonna call the spike, people. Okay, they already did it before, so that's why I know. I'm not that smart, but I've seen it already. They did it already. Even if you're not that smart, you still see it coming, people. This is what they do. All of these things that I tell you, you don't even have to be too smart to see it, people. Now take a listen to this right here as a sodomite in the mask trying to convince you it's time again to put that bag on your nose.
COVID about a week ago.
Quentin Bastian masked up to spend time with friends in Southern California following his recent COVID isolation.
I didn't want to spread it, and I mean, wearing a mask is not that hard.
Wow, wearing a mask is not that hard. He say he didn't want to spread it. Like I don't tell you, people, they're trying to convince you to be, familiar with the mask again, put it on. Like I tell you, the peoples is out there in the mask again, people. They're getting scared. This is how you measure the dummies, how scared they are. All of them start putting back the mask on, people. Driving in a car by themselves, mask up all the way. What's going on, people? They're bringing back all of these things because, like I said, the COVID and them shit's gonna be on the table till the end of time. A matter of fact, that's what's gonna rush you to the end of time.
COVID-19 infections are currently growing or likely growing in 27 states.
Of course, 27.
Is the infection rate expected to get worse in the fall?
If we look at past years, what we've seen in terms of COVID-19 surges, we can expect to see a little bit of a plateau for the next few weeks.
CDC data shows young children and older adults are going to the ER at a higher rate.
Yes, young children and old adults. That's what they're gonna tell you is the most vulnerable. The real young and the old. They're vulnerable for this virus right here, supposedly, so they need to take the shots. And guess what? Those are the people who are more immunely compromised. Do you understand? The older people, they already damaged them by giving them these medications and all of these things, weaken your immune system. The young ones just developing the immune system. Do you understand that? That's why they reach for them first.
The population. Former FDA Commissioner Dr. Scott Gottlieb explained why on Face the Nation.
They're getting sick because they don't have baseline immunity. They haven't been infected before. They haven't been vaccinated.
Wow. They haven't been vaccinated or they've not been infected before. Remember, they already tell you almost everybody been affected by this COVID or have it before. So what is they telling you now? They even tell you, even if you didn't know you have it, you did have it. What a joke. I guess those people can have long COVID, but they can't have the mutation to fight the disease.
A new pair of FDA-approved vaccines from Moderna and Pfizer will be made available.
Moderna and Pfizer, right away.
Shown to protect against
both of them come up with the same shot again, people. The new improved shot come from these two different companies. Same time. And you still believe in what they got going on.
The strains of the virus.
The optimal time to plan to get vaccinated for COVID-19 and for influenza is generally before Halloween.
There you go. Before Halloween, they want you to take one flu shot and one COVID shot. Right there, people. What's going to happen to you with all that deadly chemical in your body? It's unbelievable that people that stupid. Why are you so reckless with your health? Oh, I forgot. You're trying to save yourself. You're trying to stop yourself from getting damaged. That's why you go these routes that these government people lead you in. It's wrong, people, and it's time for everybody to basically see that for what it is. Yes, another mag, bam, I'm gone.